to welcome everyone. We're in Dallas, Texas at the baseball winter meetings. Sean Tooney here with Jeff Henn from Kane County Cougars. It's been an interesting week. Obviously, a lot of people have been following the baseball side of what's transpired. It's been a pretty quiet week, I'd say, Jeff, as far as player movement that's concerned.
Yeah, other than Albert Pujols getting a significant offer from the Marlins and a couple of other teams being involved, there really has not been a big signing. In fact, we were talking this morning, though, that former Cougar Houston Street did get traded today, reportedly going from the Rockies to the Padres, and that's one of the bigger deals that's happened the entire winter meetings, and in that regard, it's kind of quiet compared to years past.
Andrew Bailey is another name, obviously former Rookie of the Year. Andrew's been talked about so much, nothing's really taken place at this point, at least. Edgar Renteria was another name we heard a little bit about. Obviously, he wants to continue that lengthy career he's had, and so many success stories there. But it's been relatively quiet, and really it's an interesting place to just people watch. There's been some incredible names, faces we've seen the last few days. We saw Ron Washington at breakfast this morning, Tommy Lasorda, Jim Leland. It really is an interesting place. If you just stand in one spot in the hotel, you're going to see some interesting faces.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of Major League and minor league. Obviously, as you mentioned, if people watch ESPN or the MLB Network, you're seeing almost exclusively the MLB side of things. The trades, the rumors, the GMs are all here. We saw the Yankees manager Joe Girardi briefly. Pretty much every GM and every manager from all 30 big league teams is here, along with other staff members. But there's also, as you'll see in the footage that we have for you, a whole minor league side too. Some of it will overlap with the major league side at times. Others is completely separate. There's the Major League Baseball, the baseball trade show, where you can view all kinds of different promotional items, some of which you will end up seeing at Ulster Stadium next year. Between innings contests and things like that. You can look at hundreds of different types of items that you can sell at your ballpark or offer to your fans. So while the MLB stuff is going on and the trade rumors are running rampant, there are minor league baseball executives and front office members planning for their own season from the promotional side. And like I said, sometimes those two things kind of overlap. You certainly see plenty of Major League Baseball people, but from a Cougar side, we've been busy the last few days thinking about the Cougar season. All the trade rumors and things like that are happening over on the MLB side, so to speak.
Yeah, the trade show is an enormous event, a lot of vendors that Jeff alluded to. It's amazing to see all the different items that you can incorporate into the ballpark. Obviously, it's a winter meeting, so there are the standard meetings with general managers, with league owners, presidents, etc. It's an opportunity for them. Obviously, during the season, it's very difficult for them to meet up, so this serves as an opportunity to come down from the past season, talk a little bit about 2012. We'll be attending an all-star game planning meeting this afternoon where the different teams that are hosting their mid-season classic will have a chance to idea share, and we'll be part of that, obviously, with the Midwest League All-Star game taking place at our place next year. So
another fun part for the Cougar staff members who were here last night was that all 30 of the Major League teams host a cocktail party one night during the winter meetings for all of their minor league affiliates. So the 6 or 7 of the Cougars employees that are down here got to mingle with Dayton Moore, the Royals GM, the Royals manager Ned Yost was there, all the minor league people, the directors of scouting were all there, as well as the other executives from Wilmington, Northwest Arkansas, AAA Omaha, the spots that hopefully the guys that were Cougars last year are going to be going to in the very near future. And also guys from the levels below the Cougars at Idaho Falls and Burlington, North Carolina. So you can talk about some of the guys that they had last year and hopefully will be Cougars players this year. So that's always a fun time when you get to interact in a nice setting like that with Major League guys that you really only see when they come out to the ballpark during the season, and they're so focused time-wise then on the players that are in town. We get access to them here and last night that we don't normally get during the season.
Yeah, it sounds very cliche, but it is a very warm feeling when you get to be part of the Royals family. Having Dayton Moore come and thank us for the past season. He had made it to a couple games last year at Ulster to see some future Royals, hopefully. And Scott Sharp, J.J. Piccolo, Ned Yost took some time to talk to us as well. There's a lot of optimism, obviously, when you talk to some of these people.
Oh, yeah.
They're really they've set the bar quite high. They're expecting big things, and there's no doubt that we'll see some great prospects come through next year as we did this past season.
I think the coolest moment of that cocktail party for me was when Art Stewart, who some fans may know, some may not, he's been a baseball scout for about 6 decades. He's been with the Royals ever since the Royals became the Kansas City Royals. And while the room was quiet, Art stood there and said, all I want you people in this room to know is that in all my years of baseball, I have never seen the depth of talent in a system that I see right now with the Royals. That was pretty cool to know that we had a lot of prospects on the Cougars team last year. There are more coming, and it's definitely going to be an exciting time in Kansas City over the next couple of seasons.
So opening day is getting closer each and every day. We'll be departing Dallas later today and arrive back this evening into Chicago. So thanks for following us throughout the week. We've posted some notes on our Facebook. Keep following us on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll keep you updated on the latest happenings. Thanks for watching.